Okay, everybody, so take two. I'm being perfectly honest here. I got to film this thing in one go because I've got to upload straight from Dan's because tomorrow is the sale, which some of you might make it, and, well, then there's a whole bunch of you probably are going to be unfortunate and miss the sale because what you're seeing right now is just some of my stuff and some of Dan's stuff, and tomorrow we're going to have way more stuff. We got a whole crap load of NOS gaskets here. There's a pack of small block Chevy or big block Chevy right there. Just a whole mess load of gaskets. Of course, the dual quad motor here, the 3D3. This thing is just fantastic and cool to look at. We showcase this. If anybody wants to get this thing, it is just immaculate. The chrome, I have never seen chrome that looks that daggone nice. And of course, if you need a correct Carter carburetor for your Mopar, we have everything from 64 to 67, 426, 440, 70, 71, 440. We have a 70 340 manual carburetor in there, but we're going to look at that here in a minute because we got to look at the rest of this table. All the little Hot Wheels a man could ever dream of. Magnum 500 wheels with old tires. And the valve cover selection from some of mine to some of Dan's to some of my carburetors and a couple of his Hollies. RB tunnel ram right there. We've got some of our Scott Speed Shop shirts because I got talked into bringing those. NOS Pro Degree wheel from Mr. Gasket. The spinning rack of greatness. All sorts of great NOS parts on here for your vintage hot rod if you so need it. There's an aluminum radiator there with dual fans. I mean, what else is there to say? A very beefy radiator. I've had to move this thing twice now. I don't think you're going to get much better than that guy. You need some Holly gaskets. I think Dan may have you covered. Or Edelbrock Carter. I mean, there's a crap load here. Some headers, valve covers, brand new NOS air cleaners that are anodized, that don't use a wing nut. I kind of want these really bad for myself, but I can't have everything. And, well, I'm a dual quad kind of guy. Brand new wheel adapters. A little fend air cleaner. We got a big block Chrysler over there. Brand new valve covers in the package, never even been opened. Well, they might have been opened, I don't know. Some more of these carburetors right here as we venture on into this room. Wait, let's actually just give you a little sample at some of these carburetors with their tags. There we go. And of course, you can inquire if you could find Dan's ad on Facebook as Mopar Parts Sale. I'm pretty sure he's willing to ship, so if you see something you want, you probably ought to hop on the horn and get a hold of Dan and buy yourself something, because this is not quite what we call a fire sale, but we don't need to keep some of this stuff. So we're all about, making sure people are getting hooked up with the stuff they need. This is the non-Mopar valve cover aisle for the most part. Tack drive distributors, oil pans, and then the intake aisle continued. You can hear Dan in the background. There's some more carburetors. 70 340 manual, like I said. There's a 70 340 auto right beside it. There's a 3D3 dual quad. We'll have to put that with the other ones. There's another one, dual quad, 69 340 4-speed, 68 GTX Charger RT Auto, 69 440. There's just all sorts of cool factory rare carburetors up there. Alrighty, so if we venture back out into the shop section, we almost forgot about Dan's little emblem stash here. Little die cast. Ooh, GTX tail panel. And I'm sure someone out there is gonna need a duck. A death-proof duck at that. I had to sit there and think for a minute what movie that duck was from, and I feel ashamed. Because I have one on Jezebel. More NOS bearings right there. We got a bunch of Chevy ones over there. We also got a bunch of the Mopar ones. We still got to kind of half-ass go through over there. So again, if you see anything in here you desire, This video's going up literally tonight, as long as the internet allows it and my phone battery allows it. So if you see something, you better get a hold of Dan if you can, because the sale starts tomorrow to the public. Anybody need a freaking mirror? I'm sure someone out there's needing one. And of course, that hood is also for sale. If you see something in here, it's not covered up and purposely, it's basically for sale for the most part, including Jake. You could probably buy Jake.
Need some 4.5 Mopar wheel adapters, the 4 3/4 Chevy.
Well,
He's got them.
well, for as many Chevy wheels as we find, we're looking for cool Mopar wheels. Those wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, plenty of freaking bumpers, all sorts of freaking cool stuff. So guys, seriously, if you're somewhere in the Kansas, Missouri, anywhere area, and you plan on, and you need something, find Dan's ad. We're in Springhill, Kansas. We'll be doing the sale tomorrow and Sunday. So, hope to see you guys here if you do make it. If not, well, you're kind of missing out. But get on the old Facebook, find the ad, and if you see something you need, shoot Dan a message. But also remember, tomorrow there will be more vendors. So, find a way to get to Springhill, Kansas tomorrow. Until then, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.